Hey guys, Will Velasquez here from realestatebywill.com. Decided to record our Saturday strategy early because I think I'm going to be up a little bit late tonight. I've got a birthday party to go to and it's been a long week, so we're going to take it easy. Anyway, so for today's Saturday strategy, I'm actually going to answer a good question from one of our email subscribers, Philip. Philip is asking, how do you find good help, like good virtual assistants? Great question. Same thing I was asking about 2 years ago. And so, out of frustration of, hiring VAs, not finding dependable ones, having to rehire, I really thought, I've got to figure this out. I've got to figure out how to find good help that sticks around and does great work. So check this out. A couple years ago, the strategy that I started implementing was, in Odesk, which is the contractor outsourcing website that I use, Odesk, Odesk.com. You can place a job posting, and when you place a job posting, say for example for data entry admin specialist, right? Someone to help you with your Craigslist ads, whatever. People will apply to your ad. However, and a lot of people will apply, right? If you guys have ever done this before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get a ton of replies. I've gotten anywhere from 10 to 20 applications to literally over 200 applications for one job. I don't do that anymore. I mean, I still post jobs to Odesk, but I never hire people who just apply to the position. I actually go headhunting for my talent. So after you place an ad, you can then go in and do a search for assistants, virtual assistants or contractors that, one, and this is what I look for, one, people that are already working in the area that I'm looking for help in. Right? Let's say, for example, I'm looking for a telemarketer, someone who help me screen calls. I'm going to look for someone who already is working as a telemarketer. Two, has great feedback because, on most of these contracting websites, they've got feedback. And three, most importantly for me, they've got a great track record. And that's a little bit different than feedback. What I mean by great track record is, like employment history. Chances are if they are currently working for another employer who they've been with for a year, 2 years, 3 years, working in the same field, guess what? Chances are really high that they're a really good employee. So I currently have three virtual assistants that have been with me for more than 18 months. Remember I said I did this 2 years ago. I actually have one that still works for me. She's been with me for 2 years. And the other two right around 18 months. Because I implemented this strategy, and this strategy alone has helped me be able to really eliminate, that whole having to find good people, right? Because you're kind of doing a crapshoot if you're just hiring people who are applying to your job. Not only that, but if you've ever done it before, it's like the biggest headache in the world to sit down and go through that many profiles, right? To screen through, maybe you're narrowing it down to 5 or 10 people, to go through those 5 or 10 people and then make appointments to interview them. Just thinking about it makes my head hurt. So, to recap, okay? Create a job posting. Sure, people will apply, but you don't interview the people that apply. You go in and you do a search for contractors with the keywords of whatever it is that you're looking for. Like keywords for me would be real estate, telemarketing, investing. Look for these keywords in their profile. And then search by rating. You can kind of filter or prioritize them, however it is that you want. But then just go into those profiles, and then when you find someone who you'd like to interview or have applied to your position, you would then message them, right? You can message them, and actually you can't even message someone without actually having a post that you're messaging about, because when you message them, you're basically relating that message to the job posting. So you're inviting them to apply for the job that you created. Anyways, you guys, that is this Saturday's strategy. It has worked phenomenal for me, and I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. If you guys have got things that have worked for you in your real estate business for hiring and keeping good talent, I'd love to hear it. If you haven't even started hiring someone to help you outsource, you guys, don't wait anymore. I mean, literally, that one thing alone has taken my business through. It really is what got me up and off the ground, because when I no longer became responsible, I've got to get over. When I no longer became responsible for making sure that the marketing was getting out on a regular basis, guess what happened? Leads started coming in on a regular basis, regardless of whether I was feeling like working that day or last week or whatever. So anyways, I'm almost to my appointment. I'm actually going to a seller's house. We're going to talk about buying his house. So anyways, you guys, that was today's Saturday strategy. Again, thanks for all your likes, shares, and comments. Love to hear your feedback, and go buy and flip a house. All right, guys, talk to you soon.